Hello, sisters. Welcome to another podcast episode of UnleashHer, the show that inspires you and that
Empowers you.
empowers you, to unlock your full potential. I'm your host and your online sister coach, Elysa, and I want to welcome you to my virtual sisterhood. And again, in the sisterhood, we're going to add and introduce you to my sisters because that's what we do. We're going to be surrounded by like-minded women that can help us to unlock our full potential. And this time, today, in this podcast episode, I have my best friend,
Hello.
Lara.
Hey, babe.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I
Girl.
cannot believe we've been friends for so long and
Yeah.
we've never filmed something together, even though we're both professional content creators.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. We can have a reality show of whatever we're talking about, whatever we're dealing with. It is just every morning I call Lara. If I don't call her in a couple of days, I feel like I haven't seen you. Like, we went on vacation and I haven't seen you for 1 month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
But
I
you
really-
come back and everything is the same.
Yeah.
Like we haven't missed anything. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We have
Yeah.
a same conversation, everything is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can travel for like 3 years, babe, and everything will be the same once you're back.
That's a good thing, though. It's a
Yeah.
good thing. I'm so happy with her. No, Lara is actually is the first friend that I met in Dubai.
Yeah.
I think, how many years ago?
Like 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago, I
Yeah.
met her in my
Yeah, we were neighbors.
Yeah, we were neighbors. I met her in my building.
Mhm.
And I remember that you immediately invited me, I think the day after, to one of your invites, because that's what
Yeah.
you usually get, right?
That's so true. Yeah. Like I was like, Eli, I want to hang out with you. Let's hang out. And we hung out. And I remember thinking like, wow, I love this girl. She's such a go-getter. She's so like on. She's
Habibi.
always thinking, always like inspired by the next thing.
Oh.
And I love being around people like that. I feel like it pushes me to be better, to be like a better version of myself. So I'm like, you know what? I want to be friends with this girl. Like this girl, I'm
Yes.
gonna keep her around. You know, she's gonna make me a better person.
Oh, Habibi, this is so important and so likewise, we are so different, but then at the same time so the same. So as you may not know, Lara is also an entrepreneur. Can you tell our sisters what you do?
Yes, so I am a PR expert. I have been doing PR since I can remember. Like I came out of college and I'm like, yes, we're doing PR. We're gonna do this because I love people and I love connecting people and I love like forging connections. So PR has always been something that I enjoy so much and it's something I do naturally. So what I do professionally, I get clients, I get brands featured in magazines and publications.
Amazing.
I do events, conceptualize, execute events, and yeah, I help brands get the word out about what they do, what makes them special, and make sure everyone knows who they are.
Yeah, it's so inspiring. Because for me as well, I just came to Dubai, and as a starting entrepreneur, I don't know how many years you've been doing this. How many years?
10 years.
10 years. But did you start because I know you are very busy at the moment. You have your team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've seen you grow.
I know.
That's so special about our friendship. We've seen each other grow personally, but also in our career. You've been there actually from the beginning. How I just came to Dubai as a coach. I started as a PT, then an online coach, and we grew. Then we have our team of people, and the same thing with you. So that's why we're the same, but
Yeah.
very similar, but different.
Yeah, that's the thing about you. Like, you are an entrepreneur. Like, from the second I met you, I never really thought of you as a coach, even though you were my coach at one point, right?
remember
Like, that was fun. And we need to talk about
Yeah.
that when you were my
Yeah,
coach,
you
because
did.
we mixed friendship with business. And
Yeah.
I would do it again, babe. You
Yeah.
were amazing.
Oh, Habibi.
But yeah, I never thought of you as a coach. I always thought of you as like a fitness entrepreneur, someone who's like innovating, and even your whole business approach. It's not something that's like, okay, I'm gonna go and do this class and I'm gonna make money. No, you have a huge team behind you, and it's a whole business for you.
Yeah.
And that inspired me so much. I'm like, oh wow, so she's scaling this.
Yeah.
And so that gave me so much inspiration. Okay, so I can apply this thing that she's
Yeah.
doing in fitness.
Yeah.
I can apply it to PR and I can scale too.
Right.
And sometimes it's like I take inspiration from you.
Yeah.
Where like we're just chilling, we're just
Personal
talking.
and in business.
Yeah, we're just eating like noodles. But like I'm like, okay, Eli is so cool. She's doing that, and the next day you see me doing it too.
Yeah, and I don't mind.
No.
I don't mind. Like, seriously, because the thing is, from you, I know it's the source. The source is never jealousy, or the source is never that I feel like you're copying me in a sense of you just want to be me, because you
Yeah.
are your authentic self.
It's inspiration. I'm inspired. You know what I mean?
I feel like this podcast is so positive,
Yeah.
so full of joy in it. But it is
Yes.
true. We're not faking it, you guys. It's so
No.
true. The basis of our friendship, it really flows also towards our business. And that's also, I think, something I want to ask you, because in this episode, I really want to dive into because for me, coming from Dubai, I mean, wait, what do you say? Building my business in Dubai, and then coming from a divorce, you know, I've been through a lot the past year. You were one of the few people that were very close to me, and I really, really appreciated that through a hard time, she was really there for me without any judgment. And we're, as business entrepreneurs, we still have to keep going, even though things are happening in our lives. And that's why it's so valuable to have women around you, especially women around you, to be very supportive. And I want to ask you, like, how do you feel that our friendship or any good friendship that you have with females reflects on, you know, your business growth or your personal growth?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I feel like as a female entrepreneur, you have to be very selective about the people you surround yourself with, you know, especially like other female friends.
Yeah.
And I know from my personal experience, I'm so selective with who
Yeah.
I surround myself with, whether they're like male friends or female friends. I want to make sure the people I'm friends with inspire me, they uplift me, they make me a better person. Because as an entrepreneur, right, your time is very much limited. You don't have that much time to spend with your friends. Like I could be chilling on my couch, chilling, getting some more energy for the next day so I can go back and hustle.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna like go out, dress up, go out with Eli, right, or go out with, I don't know, Dr. Anna, then it needs to be worth my time. I need to come back feeling good about myself, feeling inspired, like feeling happy. Some people will drain you, and other people will really uplift you, make you feel better.
Yeah.
And I know from personal experience, like I've had to do so much filtering to find the right crowd, to find the right people to be friends with in Dubai.
Right.
So I'm so grateful that like after all this, I found Eli.
Yeah. Oh.
And you know, Dr. Anna, if you're watching, I love you, babe.
Dr.
We're like
Anna, we love you.
We're promoting Dr.
Yeah,
Anna.
so when she's not here, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on my next episode.
Love you, Dr. Anna.
No, but seriously, like I think that's so special, you know, that you express that and you feel that, you know, it's so good to have these people around you, and it's so sincere, and it comes from a good, you know, base and a good source of authenticity, and I really appreciate that. But you have been living in Dubai for quite some time, more than me. How many years?
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years. I've been living here in 4-5 years, something like that. You said it's hard to find. I personally, I didn't really experience it very bad, like relationships here.
Yeah.
So share me your experience with
Yeah,
females.
I feel like, you know, Ela, you're someone who's very outgoing. For you, you have like this energy of like
Yeah.
openness, right? You can be friends with just about anyone, I
You
feel.
think?
Yeah, like I feel that about you. Like you can be friends with anyone.
Friends, but not close.
No, like friends. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be like a best friend, but like a friend.
Yeah.
But I'm very different. Like
Yeah.
I'm super intentional
Yeah.
with my friendships because honestly, my time is so limited.
Yeah.
And I'm someone who like really enjoys her comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely love sitting home, eating pizza
Yeah.
and watching Netflix. Like I can do that all day, every day. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
because if I can count the times, how many times you've been over to my place?
Yes.
It's like 2.
I know, like twice in 5 years, and it's always you
I'm
coming
always in
over.
it. Can you
right?
come over? No. You want me to come? Come, have tea at my house.
100%. And like
Oh.
that's what I love about you. You're so
Yeah.
flexible.
Yeah.
Like I could call you up and be like, "Hey, listen, Eli, I know we made plans to go out tonight, but I'm really not feeling it. Like I had a tough day, you know, whatever. Maybe one client canceled the contract and I want to stay home." And you're so chill. You'll be like, "Babe, no worries. I expected it. So like no worries. I'll
Maybe
do
I
my
was like,
thing."
yes.
Yeah, like because you have your own life, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna care that much. But like I could not be friends with someone who's gonna like judge me for it
Yeah.
or make me feel so bad about it. You know what I mean? So for me, the fact that you're so flexible makes me love you so much more and
baby.
makes me feel like, okay, I cannot lose Eli.
No.
Like let's talk about the moment you were gonna travel and leave me for a whole year. I cried.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
did.
Eli is leaving me? What am I gonna do?
You guys, it was I think the first time I left Dubai, because I've been in Dubai for 6 months that time. And we were very close because we were neighbors, right?
Yeah.
You were my first friend. I hang out with you a lot. You took me a lot to the invites that you had and whatever invite you had with dinners and stuff like that. We got really close. And then I came to a point, I said, girl, I'm leaving tomorrow. I have to go back.
And
And you
just
started
like
crying.
you just told me one day before, which is so Eli of
I don't
you.
even remember that I did
Yeah,
that.
you're like, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm like, what? You're leaving tomorrow?
But for me, it was not a big deal because I felt like I was gonna come back, you know. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you felt like I was leaving because that's how it is in Dubai. People come
Yeah,
and go,
that's
and it's
so
something that you're
true.
used to.
It's so transient.
Yeah, And
Yeah.
for me, I have never experienced that, so I don't really know how it felt. So when I saw you cry, I was like, I felt so touched. I was like, damn, this girl really
Yeah,
loves me.
yeah. You're like, what is happening? I didn't know it was that serious between us.
No. And I remember, yes, I guess we're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
No, and I remember when I came back to Dubai, I surprised you because I just rang your bell.
Oh my
And
God,
I was
that
just
was
at your
so
door.
fun.
Yeah.
Eli, you
You're
still have
like,
the Insta stories.
"What?"
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
crazy. Yeah, I remember posted it, but it's just, yeah, it's really, ladies, I want to really tell you, you have to manifest your friendships
Yeah.
because it's really healing.
That's so true.
Like I said, for me, it was very healing in a tough time, but even in the good times. It's good to have people around you to share good times with, but also to have people around you that even through my tough times, you know, to just have your support. And something that you mentioned before is just no judgment. Can we just dive into that? Because that, oh my God, the past year especially
Yeah.
has been so important to me. No judgment friendship.
Exactly. Like you can do what you want to do. Like sometimes you'll tell me, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I'm
No.
not gonna come and say, oh no, don't do that, that's wrong. Oh, don't do that. Oh yeah, do that, that's right. Like who am I to tell you?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be your cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like you do you, babe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
girl,
And
do you? Yeah.
yeah, and we even have a name for it.
Yeah.
Like when you want
I didn't
rational
know if you want to
Lara.
mention.
No, when you want let's say it out there. When you want rational Lara, you'll say
I
I
want
want
Lara.
rational Lara.
Yeah.
I want the real Lara.
Yeah.
But when you want like the whimsical, like you know, delusional
The
Lara,
Lulu.
who's like yes, do it, yeah, you go, girl. You call me Larusha.
Larusha.
You're like Larusha, come out and play because we
Yes.
want Larusha here.
Because sometimes when I'm on the phone, I'm like, okay, Lara. And then she's like, which one you want to hear?
Yeah.
Lara or Larusha?
Larusha.
I was like, I want Larusha on the phone, please. Okay, I got you.
It's so crazy. Oh
no,
my
because
God.
sometimes you just want, the girls know. Sometimes you just want to be delusional.
Yeah, why not?
You just need that friend that is delusional with you.
Yeah.
That's so healing. Go do that.
100%,
Go make the
100%.
mistake that you need to make.
Yeah, you
It's-
have to learn on your own.
Yes.
Like I'm not, you know, like I don't like people who judge, honestly. Like people who are gonna be like,
Yeah.
no, that's wrong. You cannot do that. Why would you
Yeah,
do that? Like
but-
each person has their own journey.
From a very reflective Elysa version of me, I was like that a couple of years ago. I have to be honest.
Oh, you were?
Because I'm not sure if you knew me at the, did you know me as Judgment?
No,
I was, okay, good. Then
never.
you knew me the good version. No, because I am raised very Christian. You know, I come from a Christian background. And from that, you have a certain view of the world, but also of the people that are not following
Yeah,
the values
Yeah.
of Christianity.
yeah,
And it doesn't necessarily mean that I judge them directly in their face, like, oh my God, you're doing wrong or you're sinning. But my whole energy would shift. Like, for example, I still have, hallelujah, still have a very good friend of mine, over 20 years of friendship with her. But I asked her one time and I said, listen, I know that we have very different points of views, and I was very Christian before. I'm still Christian, but before it was too much. And I didn't find the balance in how to still get along with different people. And I asked her, did you feel judged around me?
Yeah.
Even though I didn't say it. She said, yeah, actually, yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of damaged our friendship before. Now we really find the balance to just accept each other.
Yeah.
Because we grow older, we get more mature, and we come to a point that it's all good, you know.
Yeah.
It all comes from a good heart, good, you know, base.
exactly. Like I feel that as well because I come from a mixed household, right? Like my mom is Muslim, my dad is Christian, and I went to a really open-minded school, so tolerance was a huge thing for us.
Yeah.
So for me, what I look for in people is values, right?
Yeah.
You could be anything you want to be, right? You could be a believer, but for me, it's more about the values. Is this person like ethical? Are they doing right by people? And I believe in karma. Like, let's be honest. Like, I've seen karma firsthand in my life. I don't know about you, but I've seen it happen to people. Like,
Really?
people doing good and then God being kind to them. And honestly, I've seen it. Like, honestly. So,
The thing is, like with some people, they think that they're doing good because I was really convinced that how I was not judging. It was just reality.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how some people are. They're like, for example, let me give an example. Like you would tell me something, not necessarily to happen, but you would tell me something and I would not agree with that. And you would sense it in my whole energy already.
Yeah.
You know, and you would feel the judgment and you would feel uncomfortable and you would feel like you are not allowed to be.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the way that I used to be. And some people, in my version, I would be like, oh, but this is not this. I'm just showing you how it should be.
yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah.
protecting you. That's my love language.
Yeah.
I'm showing you. But for me, I've learned that that's not the way. That's not the way because you will never learn that way. Even though what I say would be right, let's say, it's not up to me to give you that learning process.
Yeah, I hear you. So, Eli, what do you look for in friendships? Like, how do you select your female friends? Because you have so many friends
I
and
do.
you're always like in all these run clubs and these communities. And I see you on Insta stories every day with a different person. So, how do you like select your female friends? Like, what are the things you
It's
look for?
funny. Like I might have a lot of friends, but I don't hang with a lot of people like in like a deeper level. But I have to say that my friends in Dubai, like my girlfriends in Dubai, I have a really good group of friends. I'm really blessed. And all of them, they're just hustlers.
Yeah.
You know, they hustle for their money. They're either a model, like an actual successful model, or they are a PR agent, or someone works in styling, and the other one, you know, works in logistics, or other one works in tech. You know, whatever they're doing, they're really hustling for their money, and I really, really like that. And
Yeah.
I do feel that you attract what you are.
Yeah.
You know, you attract what energy you put out there. So I really like to, you know, go out there and meet people, and you know, attract that. So I somehow select them that way. What I find important in female friendships is definitely what we just talked about, the no judgment. Secondly, I find authenticity so important. I
Yeah.
hate it if I feel that you don't have an identity.
Yeah.
I can't with that because I'm really, really real and close to myself, and
Yeah.
that would be a mirror to you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if there's some, I mean, it's okay to be insecure, but you have to know yourself and
Yeah.
your authentic self, what you like, what you dislike, your own sense of style, your own identity. I think that is so important, and from that base, I mean, can any friendship actually grow?
Yeah,
You
I hear
know?
you. That's so true. But a
Yeah.
lot of people struggle with that because they themselves don't know who they are,
Yeah.
honestly. And it's a journey, it really is. Sometimes there's a gap between who you are and who you want to be, right?
True.
And to reach there, sometimes female friendships also play a role in that, you know, guiding you, planting those seeds. Like with you, I always felt like you never really told me if you saw me doing something that you didn't feel aligned. You never really told me, Lara, this is wrong. But you did plant seeds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I really love that about you. Like, it's being that guide as a
I
friend.
feel like you were always your authentic self. You know?
Oh, thanks, babe. Thank you.
Yeah, but you were always like, even though you, of course, you grow. But I'm talking about like, I had friendships before that they really truly did not know what they like and what they wanted. And they become so extremely insecure that they start to copy your identity.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really can't with, you know, like it's
Yeah.
very, very hard for me to be surrounded by that because it feels draining.
100%.
It feels draining because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the one giving you and guiding you. Like, I don't want to be the coach around you.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
unless we come to a point, hey, Ila, I need some advice, isn't it? Okay, cool. But it's a mutual energy exchange.
100%. Yes, it's give and take. Like, honestly, I'll be honest, I really feel like every relationship, whether it's a friendship,
Yeah.
relationship, you know, even with your mom, your dad, I feel like every
100%.
relationship in one way or another is transactional.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that whatsoever. I feel like give and take is a very positive energy. If you show up as a giver and you're only giving, that's bad. And if you show up and you're only a taker, that's also very, very bad.
The thing is that I feel like we're not always very aware if we're the one giving only because you're loyal.
Yeah.
You know, that's also something that I've been dealing with. You're loyal and you want to stick by it, and they're family or they're your partner, and you have to stick by it. But then you come to a point, that's what I had before my divorce, like I'm giving a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
giving a lot. And when I started giving back to myself, is where I started glowing and looking hot.
You
as I do.
glowed. You were a different person. I remember when you told me about it, we were at the mall.
Yeah.
And I guessed it. You know what I mean? You're like, Lara, I have something to tell you. And I told you what it was. Like, you got a divorce. And
Really?
you said, and you smiled at me. You're like, and I'm like, yeah, I felt it. It's that energy, that female friendship energy. You just feel
Yeah.
stuff before they actually are said out loud.
I don't even, I don't even remember that conversation, but what I do remember is the value that I got out of the support that I have because there was no judgment. Because I did have friends, and no offense to them, because they think what they're doing is right, and that's all fine. That they were constantly trying to talk me out of something, which is fine because they think that's the right thing.
Yeah.
But the point is, even if you feel like I shouldn't be doing it, or even if you feel like you want to advise me or guide me, it's not your place.
Of course.
It's not
Yeah,
your
yeah.
place. And the way that you approached it, which I really liked, is, Eli, you know what's the right thing to do. Follow your gut feeling.
Yeah, yeah,
And that
100%.
gives me power, that gives me like trust in myself.
Yeah.
to really make the right decision and feel like I'm not doubting myself. I can really trust myself in
Yeah,
this.
yeah, 100%. I feel like the thing is that like within you as a female, you always have a gut instinct, you know, it's your even in your body. Like sometimes your body will
Yeah,
communicate with your mind. It's when
100%.
your mind isn't doing the right thing or isn't guiding you, it literally goes to your body and now your body is telling you,
100%.
you know what, do it. Just follow my path. And it's crazy like the amount of what do they call it, like intuition that we
Yes.
have built into our bodies. I love that about like
Yes.
female energy.
Do you use that intuition? Let's talk about business also in your business decisions.
100%. Like, I'll be honest, I'm so selective with everything in my life. Clients, friends, like, I don't mean to sound pompous or anything like that, but I turn down clients a lot. And I'm very selective with the clients I work with. And like even people in my business, my team members, sometimes I'll give them a call after a pitch or
Yeah.
something like that. And I'll be like, no way we're working with this person. Or I love this guy's energy. Yes, we're working with that person. You know, and I think that's one of the beauties of being a female entrepreneur that you get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're successful, alhamdulillah, you are making good money, you're making enough money to survive and all of that, then yes, you have earned the right to choose your energy,
Yeah.
to choose who you work with, and to feel your best self every day.
But I feel like you can only do this the right way if you are authentic and that you can actually trust your gut feeling, because some people go behind their feelings and then they
Yeah,
make decisions that are destructive.
yeah,
So
true.
how do you make sure, I don't know if you know it already from
Mm.
yourself, but how do you make sure that you feel like, okay, this is the right decision, this is giving, the right direction for my business? If you trust your gut feeling, how do you do
I
that?
really feel like I have a sixth sense, I'm telling you. Since I was a kid, like even my dad used to tell me, like I have literally a sixth sense. Like I will feel things and say them out loud. It's crazy. But also it's experience, you know, you meet so many people. Like I work in PR, so understanding people is part of what I do. Sometimes I'll meet someone and I'll be like, oh, this is very similar to that situation that happened 2 years ago. And at this point, I've met so many people that I can make connections and similarities between these people.
Yeah.
Like this person is like that person.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes it doesn't work out, but it serves you. Experience serves you a lot.
Yeah.
Because we are very much similar in one way or
Yeah.
another as people.
Yeah.
But I generally do love working with women. I love working with other female entrepreneurs a lot. It inspires me. It makes me feel like I love seeing someone who's successful, like you, for example. Sometimes I'm like, okay, wow, it makes me feel so inspired. I love hanging out with you.
Habibi.
Wow.
What?
I fell short on words.
Oh,
Literally.
Habibi. I
Yeah,
love
like
you.
I get inspired. We're chilling
Yeah.
together and we're doing our thing, and then you come up with an idea. You're like, I need to go flesh it out. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm launching this, I'm launching that. And I feel like I can't keep up with you. It's like, what are you launching next, babe? Unleash her. And like there's this other thing you're doing with you know your other friend, and
You're
there's
like, I
so
have to do a masterclass as well now.
yeah, like you're doing so many things. I'm like, what is she up to now? What is she gonna do next?
That's my problem also.
And you're always on. You're always on as an entrepreneur.
But what I like is, okay, let's dive into that, because we plan, you guys, this is so nice of our friendship. We have matcha talks, we talk about personal stuff, but we also have business development sessions,
Yes.
which I love. We go grab our laptops, we go grab matcha, we chill, and we just talk about business development. And the
Yep.
funny thing is, even we have such different businesses, but we still give value to each other.
Yeah, exactly. And it's nice to take inspiration from a different industry,
Yeah.
right? Like you're in fitness, I'm in PR, I'm
Yeah.
in marketing. So for me to take inspo from fitness, I think is very interesting.
Yeah.
And same for you, right? Taking inspiration from PR and implementing that.
Yeah.
I think is very interesting. For me, one of the most interesting things about your business is the scaling bit, like how
Yeah.
you scaled it and how you allowed yourself to make money without having to actually go and give a class, right?
Yeah.
Like working with other coaches that work for you and all of
Yeah.
that. I think that is very, very, very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Scaling in a sense of that I try to earn more while doing less.
Yeah.
And that's because I started as a personal trainer, you guys. Like, I actually had to go to a location to train. This is very time, and energy taking. Like, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of time, and you can scale up to a certain point, maybe maximum 60 hours, 60 clients if you want to be crazy.
Yeah.
But then I started online coaching and stuff like that. But it's very, very inspiring to, to talk about business with that, and, just to talk about whatever you're dealing with. Client retention, we talked about sales, we talked about
Yeah.
client flows, following up on clients, client satisfaction.
Ambassadors.
Yeah, ambassadors. There's so many. Do you remember one of the initiatives that you actually implemented, and was it successful?
Yeah, like honestly, I implemented so many things.
Remember you did a masterclass,
Yeah.
I think, and then
We did do like the whole ambassador thing, we did do it for a while and it worked for a while. But I feel like with these things, I like to experiment at the
yes,
beginning. I'll give it 2 months and I'll see if it's rolling, if it's bringing back value.
yeah,
And then if I don't see it bringing back value, I'll drop it.
yeah,
So I've done that in so many different areas.
very
I'll give
good.
it a couple of months and then I'll see how much value it brings. If it's not bringing enough value, I drop it. That's usually my approach.
What is the biggest transition in your business in the past year that that grew? Or because I know that in the past year, I feel like it grew massively because I saw
Yeah.
you changing a lot and growing
Yeah.
a lot in your business. Also, taking more team members and stuff. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, I think like finding the right people has been instrumental in my growth. And one of the really special things that happened with me this year is my brother actually joined my company, my
Oh.
biological brother, wow.
Habibi.
And we have always been best friends. And, he has 20 years experience in PR. So he's twice as experienced as I am. And this allowed me to kind of, have someone in a leadership role join the company. I also found some other team members who joined. So, finding the right people has helped me grow in a way that's amazing because now I feel like, okay, now I can trust that they will do the work.
Yeah.
So I can focus on BD, focus on getting new clients, focus on retaining clients, content creation. So most of my days are spent on BD and content creation.
Yeah, your content is on top now.
Yeah, it's
really
so
good.
much better than before.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, it's a journey. Like, I still don't feel comfortable sometimes being on camera, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm still pushing, I'm still doing.
This is also something that we are very similar in, but different industries.
100%. Like, I take so much inspo from you as well on that. Like, content creation, pushing for sales through social media. For me, it's more LinkedIn, I'll be honest. Like, for you, I think it's more Insta. But for me, in the past year, I've gotten like very big on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has become a key platform for me, and I've been able to get so many clients from the platform. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't get some amazing team members.
Yeah.
I've never had that. Like, it took me maybe 4 years to find the right people. So I feel like that has been the biggest challenge. And I've watched so many podcasts about this, and it has been a challenge for everyone.
Yeah.
Finding the right people they can
Loyal
trust.
people.
Loyal, yes. But also people who are flexible and willing and who support you and believe in you and your vision,
100%,
Because
100%.
if they don't believe in your vision, they're not going to go the extra mile,
Yeah. So what the challenge I face is how do you make sure that the quality of the team and the work of whatever they do, that it stays on the level that you want it.
Yeah, I check everything. Like, I will still check every little thing.
Yeah.
Like, I work every Sunday. I make sure, that every Sunday I'm checking everyone's tasks because I cannot do that on weekdays. Everything goes by me. At the same time, I also make sure to find the right people. The people that I'm with, they are really good at what they do. They're always looking to advance themselves. They're
Yeah.
always researching, training themselves. I love that.
Yeah.
And they want to be the best. They want to learn from me and be the best versions of themselves. So that's why they're doing their best possible work.
Yeah.
It's not because So I think finding the right people is so important. Also, like, as female entrepreneurs, can we talk about for a second, like, how much work we do, not just with the actual work, but also like promoting ourselves and looking good, right?
Girl,
and presentable.
You're right.
Wow.
You guys, we have so much more pressure than you guys.
Yes. So much pressure to like look so nice and
Especially in
formal.
sales. It's important.
Yeah, like looking put together. That's really important for content creators.
Yeah.
Feeling your best self. Like, if I'm not feeling it one day, if I'm not looking good, I don't want to create a video. I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
And the energy is going to show up.
Yeah.
It's going to show up as an energy of like, no.
I noticed, talking about energy, I don't know if you notice it with yourself. This is very, very female, by the way. So if you're not a female, keep scrolling. But your menstrual cycle has so much effect, at least for me, on your focus, on how you view yourself, your inspiration, the way that you look on the camera, the way that you feel, how lean you are. And especially because we're constantly in front of the camera. I don't know if you have experienced the same thing, but for me personally, I really feel that has a lot of effect.
100%. Like, I took a day off. I never take a day off. Never. And maybe that's bad, but I never take a day off. And 2 weeks ago, I took a day off. because I had my period.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like the second day, I was in a bad mood. I was feeling really bad. And I'm like, am I really going to go to this client meeting and like
PMSing on
yeah,
her.
I am not gonna do that. You know what
No.
I mean? So I took a day off, and I was like, wow, that felt good.
I really notice also with energy. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I just feel like, oh my God, I called you last time. I just took a nap. You said, I love that
yeah,
for you.
love that for you. Take a nap, babe. You do
That
you.
was so sweet. I love that for you, Eli. You
Yeah.
just take a nap.
So lovely.
No,
taking a
yeah,
nap.
I really have to be aware. Like, I really want to tell the ladies that are listening, be aware of your menstrual cycle because it has a lot of effect on how you feel, how you feel yourself, how you look. Even you feel more bloated. It has a lot of effect on how you look at yourself and your confidence. Even me, I'm dealing with that, especially because, you know, I have to wear my fitness outfit and my tight
Yeah,
leggings and my
yeah.
crop top, and I feel like, oh my God, I'm fucking bloated. I don't want to wear this.
How do you feel good all the time, Eli? Like I wonder
I
this
don't.
about you because you look like you feel good all the time.
Do I?
That's the impression we get right on Instagram. You
Damn.
always feel good. You're always uplifting people.
Really?
I've never gotten a call from you where you were like, I'm having a shit day.
Because when I'm having a shit day, I never call you.
Why?
Yeah, as no, not intentional, but it's just me. I whenever I'm dealing with something,
Yeah.
I just deal with it myself. That's how I always am, actually. Maybe I
Wow.
should not do that. No, I
No.
did call you a couple of times, crying, help me.
Yeah.
Okay, when it's really bad, okay. But sometimes when I just feel like, nah, just not feeling it to be surrounded by people or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I guess maybe for everyone you have a certain role in your life, and I guess with you, I just want to, you know, enjoy, you know, have fun, have my matcha, and no, I don't want to. I'm not a person that likes to cry constantly.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen me crying?
You're so positive. Like I remember just once you were crying and then you're like, no, I'm not crying. You're like, no, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm like, babe, it's okay. It's okay. Cry. But you're like, no, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You know? And then you have people like me and like I'm so much, you know, yes, it's okay, cry, it's healthy, it's healthy. Like I cry every other week, you know, like let's cry, let's get it out of the way, it's so healthy. And I'm with Dr. Anna, like, yes, let's release, very healthy. Eli,
It's good. I know I get why you're friends with her.
yeah, I love Dr. Anna. Like, guys, hypnotherapist, Dr. Anna, you need to check her out. She's
SO
amazing.
to her.
Dr. Anna needs to pay me for this.
Wallah.
I'm kidding, babe. I love you.
This is amazing. No, I think before we end this episode, what would you suggest to give the female listener as advice, you know, of finding the right female friendship, but even maybe being the right friend?
My biggest advice is to invest in the right female friends.
Yeah.
Honestly, because the people you surround yourself with are an investment. And if you surround yourself with the right people, it can really propel you.
How do you find them?
That's a really good question. It's hard finding them. And it's luck, right? Like, we found each other by luck.
Yeah.
I just found you. You were in my building.
Is it luck or is it manifestation?
Both, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yeah, I mean, honestly, I believe that, like, I've been blessed with the right people in my life. God has been on my side, and, you know, we met each other at the right time. We both helped each other. We were both going through something, and we helped each other a lot in that phase. And I've had that in other areas in my life as well, with, like, God
Yeah.
set me the right people at the right time, and
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that. So I feel like luck is a big factor, but also in Dubai there are so many places where you can go to intentionally meet people with a similar mindset.
Yeah.
And you know, I work in PR, so I know about all of these communities where people can go and they can meet people intentionally. I see you doing a lot of that, going to these events and meeting people. Like, you're very much into fitness, so you're at the Run Club every Thursday
Yeah.
morning. A lot of people are meeting. But interesting enough, like, I always get asked, you know, Lara, where do you meet people in Dubai? I'm lonely. A lot of people are lonely,
Yes.
a lot. Because, yes, you can meet a lot of people, but can you truly connect on a deep level with a lot of people? No.
And but I think it also is, I'm a bit maybe harsh in that. It also really depends on yourself.
Yeah.
Are you willing to put yourself out there and be vulnerable? And because it can be hurtful. Because I had
Yeah.
a lot of friendships that were very hurtful.
Yeah.
But I see it as a filter.
Yeah.
I don't see it as, oh my God, that person hurt me and now I'm devastated and I will never trust anyone again. No, I see it as a
Yeah.
lesson learned, you know. You have to be optimistic in it.
Yeah.
How I view things is you have to just be authentic to yourself.
Yeah.
That's first step. Be open, be willing to get out there with your true intentions, with your true self. And that true self is going to be a mirror to the people around you, and it's going to filter. the people that should not belong in your life. That's how
Yeah.
I view it.
I completely agree with you. That's so deep.
That's so deep.
I like it.
Mic drop. I cannot drop this
I'm
mic.
gonna
'cause there
use
was
this.
some-
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah,
I
it's
like it.
I like it as well. Thank you. Let me just continue. Hold on, I was not done.
You
No,
go,
'cause-
girl.
No, it's true. Like I experienced that personally myself. Like of course I'm dating, I'm meeting guys, but I'm meeting women. Like I've experienced that. I'm like, at the beginning I was like so hurtful. How could that person do this to me? How could that person say this to me or think this way about me? Let me fix it. Let me apologize. No. This happens for a reason. You learn from it, you grow from it. Next.
Yeah, 100%.
Next. Stay optimistic. Optimism will really help you to have a positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why you think I'm positive. I'm not always positive, but I just try to see things in a way that even though it's hurtful, I can see it as a lesson learned, and I can see it as, okay, this is just a nice phase. I learn from it. I grow. Next.
Yeah, and you have that courage, right? Like you don't care. You know something might work out and might not, but you'll just do it anyways because
Yeah.
you have the courage. And that's not something everyone has. Like I feel like that's what connects us, me and you. We both have courage. Like not anyone can drop a full-time job and go out. I mean, you flew from your home country to Dubai by yourself and you launched a business and you're an entrepreneur and you're doing this alone. Like that takes courage, I'm sorry. And there are men who are like twice your age who don't have the guts to do what you're doing. And you know, we can say the same thing about me. So I feel like that's one thing that draws us together, puts us together, that courage. And I really like the fact that sometimes you'll do things that feel risky, like wild cards, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's so my motto in life.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? You can always get a ticket back home. You to Lebanon.
Yeah. No, I'm not leaving. I'm staying
no.
here. Like I love
No.
Dubai. I love it.
You're like, yeah, no.
I'm living the good life here. I mean, I love Lebanon. I have my family there,
Yeah.
and Lebanon has treated me well too. But I love Dubai.
Do you feel like, even I'm half Lebanese, do you feel like that cultural aspect has connected us in any way, or do you feel like I'm
No.
so not a Lebanese?
No, like I'll be honest. I came to Dubai, and for me, like
Yeah.
I'm not one of these typical Lebanese. Like the last thing I want to do is only be friends with Lebanese people.
Yeah.
You know, like I have you, you're my friend. I have Dr. Anna, she's from Macedonia. My other best friend is from Africa. Like I'm so universal, and I connect on a soul level.
Yeah.
I don't connect by nationality.
True.
And when I came here, like I made a vow to myself, the last thing I'm gonna do is limit myself and just be friends with Lebanese people,
Yeah.
right? Because I have my friends in Lebanon. They're all Lebanese, you know, and I love them to death, you know, we're still connected. But
Yeah.
I wanna connect on a different level here, and as you grow up, honestly, like you wanna really be intentional with those friendships. Why limit yourself to a nationality?
No, of course. And
You
if it just
know?
happens to be a Lebanese person, it's fine. But it's not necessarily that you're only looking for communities that are Lebanese.
Yeah.
For me, same. Like, so I do have to feel like when I talk to Dutch people here in Dubai, it's like, yeah, that feels kind of, you know, like home, you know,
Home.
like you can make the jokes that you're used to.
Yeah.
But it's not I learned so much from all my international friendships that I have here. You know, it's so special. UK, from Lebanon to wherever, you know, and it's just, you get expanded in knowledge about the world, and that's special
Yeah.
of Dubai, I think, also.
But I love that you're half Lebanese.
Habibi, did you see it that I'm half Lebanese, Yani?
Yeah, I love it.
I always force her to talk Arabic with me, but she never does.
Like you keep me so updated with all the latest things when it comes to beauty, facials, all of that. So
Habibi.
that's the Lebanese part of you I love,
Yes.
right? Like if I need advice, I'll call you, Eliza, what do you think of this thing? Should I do it? And then you'll give it to me straight. And
Yeah.
you're honest, right? Like you're very, that's why I tell you, you need a beauty page also. Like you
Wallah.
need a page on Insta.
Girl, I'm doing too much already.
I know, I can't like unleash her. Like what's next?
Everything,
What's
yeah.
next?
We have UnleashHer podcast, we have
Yeah.
her space. You have to follow the her space workout,
I'm
by the way.
following it, babe.
No, I mean follow, like come to our class.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
invite you, Yani.
100%.
Okay, to end the episode, can you say something in Lebanese, in Arabic for us, the listeners? I'm going to guess what you're going to say.
كيفك يا حلوة؟
إيه منيحة كيفك انتي؟
Oh my God.
No, anyway, ladies, thank you, and gentlemen, if you're listening as well, I want to thank you, and thank you, Lara, for this amazing episode. It was so natural,
Yeah,
and
I
I
had
expected it to be natural. You guys, I once again, I have my notes here. I didn't look at it once.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one more thing that you want to say that you feel like we missed before we end this episode?
No, like honestly, just want to say I'm so thankful we're friends. I'm so thankful for your friendship.
Yeah.
Through ups and downs, we've made it together. We've uplifted each other. And I think this podcast is amazing, Eli. Like, this is such a good idea. You need to be hosting more people, like more
Habibi.
cool people.
Are you gonna arrange that for me? You're the PR
Yes,
agent.
I
Okay, let's
am.
do
You
that.
better be sure I am, girl.
All right, ladies, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode of UnleashHer. Don't forget to follow me on socials, unleashher.co. And Lara, you can have your Instagram. Say it. What's your Instagram? Lara. Happy.
Lara works in Dubai.
Lara works in Dubai, and Elysa Eat on Instagram. See you next time. Bye bye.